Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to start this video off by saying thank you for taking the time to, listen to our video and um, see the material that we have developed and come up with for this sponsorship proposal that we're going to present to you throughout this video. So once again, I just wanted to say thank you for that, and we're really looking forward to showing you what we've come up with for our sponsorship proposal. So our company here, Syracuse men's basketball team, um, we are looking to host an event with our partners Nike during Jimmy V Week, which it's in honor of the V Foundation and it helps cancer research for the V Foundation, who have raised over millions of dollars through their organization. The V Foundation was created in honor of Jim Valvano, the legendary college basketball coach who ended up passing away of cancer, but their foundation has been on the forefront of cancer research and cancer awareness. So we think this is something that would be great for both organizations to align with, and it holds a special place in our heart. Our head coach Jim Boeheim, he is a cancer survivor. He's also been recognized by the V Foundation, so it's something that we love aligning ourselves with every year with the V Foundation, Jimmy V Week. So we thought, how else could we help further raise awareness and raise money for cancer research? And we thought, teaming up with you, Nike, would be an excellent way of doing this. Syracuse and Nike, we've had a relationship for over 30 plus years, with you guys being our sponsors for our athletic department and our equipment and our uniforms. So, we have the same goals and we look at things in the same way, building this relationship that we have had for 30 plus years. We've built a big trust up, and we are able to, look at things in similar ways. And, this is a chance for us to really, help raise awareness, help raise money, and aligning with Nike was a no-brainer for us because we know how much, Nike means to us. We mean to Nike, and this is a major problem in the world with cancer, and we just thought we were able to help bring positive awareness, help raise money, and both of us together could make a strong team doing that. So we've laid out, which my partner Colin will talk about later in the video, we've laid out a couple different options for you, Nike, to help sponsor. We've thought we could help sponsor one home game. We could sponsor all of our games during V Week, which is 2 games we will have during V Week, which is the first week of December every year. And we come up with the idea of the way we're going to raise money is for every made 3, Nike will donate to the V Foundation. We've come up with different price ranges that we have that we think would benefit everybody involved. So it's something that we will talk about further in the video. But we think doing this would be an amazing way to help not only raise money with 3-point made shots, but also raise awareness. We're playing on a national stage. We're going to be playing other ACC opponents, so the media coverage will be the top media in the country with ESPN, the ACC network. But also we have, and you as well, Nike, have major social media influence, so being able to pump that out weeks leading up, the week leading up, the day leading up, just pumping out content in regards to our event that we hopefully will put on together will be something that will just boost the coverage through the roof, and something that will help us really raise true awareness for this event. And we think it's great to do it during V Week since it's already that week's dedicated to the V Foundation and cancer research. So just adding on to that week would be amazing for everyone. And we think here at Syracuse, doing that with you, Nike, in the future will allow other Nike schools, whether it's D1, D2, D3, to be involved during that week, so we can raise even more money and even more awareness, and have this in accordance with the V Week every year. And it's an event that we think that we can continue through as long as we're partners, and having this expand out to other schools would be something that would be amazing. And just the outreach of the reach we can get with people and awareness and raising money would be something that would be tremendous, not only for us at Syracuse, but you there at Nike, and then also for the V Foundation, helping them fight this battle of ending cancer. But we're excited to share this with you guys. My partner Colin's going to go into more details and more depth about our proposal. So without further ado, I'm going to turn that over to him. Thank you, guys.
Hello, everyone. My name is Colin Frank, and I'll be discussing the second half of the sponsorship proposal. I'll be discussing the sponsorship opportunities for Syracuse, Nike, and the Jimmy V Foundation. An event and sponsorship like this one we are presenting you will lead to an increase in coverage for Syracuse, Nike, and the V Foundation in the weeks leading up to the event, and also on event day where there'll be thousands of people either watching the game on television or attending the games in person. This opportunity will allow Nike to enhance a relationship with the V Foundation and be the start of an event that happens every year in order to raise money for cancer research. The exposure and relationship with Syracuse and the V Foundation will lead to an increase in sales for Nike apparel and equipment. And we believe this will lead to all three organizations collaborating on more opportunities in the future. I'll transition to sponsorship investment and the costs associated with the event. What I'm going to show you reflects on the 2019 season, and this will give you an idea of the costs for the 2020 college basketball season. I will now transition into the slides. So there are two options on how you wish to donate money to the V Foundation. You can either do home and away games, or you can do home games only. And there is investment between each option, which is either a $500 investment per successful three-point shot or a $1,000 investment per successful three-point shot. Their first game last year during Jimmy V Week was on December 3rd, a home game against Iowa. Crowd attendance was a little over 20,800, televised on ESPN2, and there were 6 successful three-point shots made by Syracuse. So if you chose the $500 investment, it would be $3,000 made during that game. If you chose the $1,000 investment, it would be $6,000 made during the Iowa contest. On December 7th, Syracuse traveled to take on Georgia Tech, where the crowd attendance was about 5,700. The game was televised on ACC Network, and there were 14 successful three-point shots made by Syracuse. So the sponsorship range, if you chose the $500 investment, would be $7,000 of the money going towards the cause. And if you chose the $1,000 investment, it would be $14,000 going to the cause as well. On December 14th, their final game during Jimmy V Week was away at Georgetown, where the crowd attendance was 15,102. The game was televised on Fox, and there were 14 successful threes. And the sponsorship range would be the same as the Georgia Tech game. So the impact measurement can be assessed by viewership of college basketball games across the networks. This year, the networks that will be broadcasted during Jimmy V Week will be ESPN2, ACC Network, and the Regional Sports Network, or RSN for short. So these games that on the network viewership graph were taken from last season. The blue bar, which represents ESPN2, broadcasted an ACC tournament game between North Carolina and Syracuse, which averaged 950,000 viewers. The ACC Network, which is the red bar, showed an even larger television fan base, and it showed a Duke men's basketball game versus Alabama. Now, even though this presentation is focused on Syracuse, it's important to know that Duke is in the same conference as Syracuse University. And the game averaged 4,641,000 fans from that game. And the Regional Sports Networks, which is affiliated with Fox Sports, televised a Michigan versus Maryland game, which averaged close to 1.36 million viewers. So all three games from last year totaled around 6,900,000 viewers, which is a precedent opportunity of name recognition for Nike. So this year, Syracuse will be playing in 4 games during Jimmy V Week, 2 home and 2 away games. Their first game during Jimmy V Week will be on December 3rd against Niagara University, which we broadcast on the Regional Sports Network. Their next game is December 5th, home against Rider University, which will be televised on the ACC Network. Their next game is December 8th on the road against Rutgers, which will be aired on ESPN2. And their final game of Jimmy V Week will be away conference game against Boston College, which will be on the ACC Network. So the estimates for investment to support the 2020 event ranges from $20,000 if you chose the $500 option, or be $40,000 if you chose the $1,000 option. So in conclusion, the benefits from sponsoring the Jimmy V 3-Point Challenge event were highlighted for your review throughout this proposal. Nike will achieve name recognition as a key sponsor during this week across 3 different networks and the actual matchups. Statistics demonstrate the advantage of reaching a diverse target market and complementing your company's image by supporting cancer research. This year, Nike, join these major sponsors for Jimmy V Week 2020. Thank you.